Hi everyone, it's Gordon here from Thompson Road Physiotherapy and welcome to some exercises. Today I thought I'd take you through some chair-based exercises, just as something simple that you can do in your home, and we know that everyone has it, so let's get cracking. So starting off in the chair, we're just going to do a few leg swings just to warm up the muscles. Okay, so we might do 10 on each leg. Okay, so nice swing up, coming up to close to straight at the knee. Okay, and then some heel raises. So we'll do another 10 of these. Okay, and then we'll do some upper back rotation. So we're just going to rotate around to the left, rotate around to the right, and we'll do 5 on each side. Okay, so first up we have is bicep curls. So I've got a couple of little 1 kilo weights. So if you don't have any weights at home, then you can just use a can of tomatoes or a can of beans, which are about half a kilo, and they should work quite well, or any other object that you have at home that has a bit of weight to it. Alright, so elbows by your side, and we're just lifting the weights up towards your shoulder. Okay, the only thing that should move is your elbow. We don't need to move your upper body, so it's just the elbow, and we're going to do 15 of these. And 15. Okay, quick little rest. So everything today you'll be able to do in your lounge room. So obviously it's chair-based exercises. We'll just use the weights for 2 of the exercises. Otherwise everything else will just be your body weight or using the support of the chair. Okay, second lot of 15. That's 5. Nice steady pace. If you feel like 15 is too much after doing the first lot, then you can stop whenever, and you can just catch back up when we get into the next exercise. 12, 13, 14, 15. Good work. Okay, we'll give the arms a bit of a rest. And now we're going to do some stand-ups. Okay, so just from your chair, and we're standing up, and again we're going to do 2 lots of 15 of this. We'll try not to have your hands on your legs or off the armrests. Okay, so I like to just have my hands out in front, and that way you're using all the leg muscles and not relying on your hands. If this is too difficult, then you could have one hand just sort of half pushing up, giving you a bit of support. Or the other thing is you could look to put a cushion under yourself on the chair, just to raise the height of the chair up a little bit, and that makes it a bit easier for you. 2 to go. 1 and 2. Nice. Okay, quick little rest. Shake it out, and then we go again. Another little thing that we can focus on here is when you're lifting up, is that your thighs stay nice and parallel. Okay, so as you're lifting up, try not to have your knees wobble in together, and the same thing on the way down, that they don't sort of come in together. So try and keep them in a nice straight parallel line. Okay, 6 to go. and last one. Okay, perfect. So let's keep on going. We'll give the legs a rest, come back to the dumbbells, and we're going to do some shoulder elevation. Okay, 2 lots of 15 again, and just lifting up and trying to have your weights meet in the middle above your head and meeting when your elbows are straight. One to look at if you do have some shoulder pain as you're doing this, so just lift to where you feel comfortable, okay, and avoid any shoulder pain, but otherwise with these light weights should be pretty comfortable for most people. On the way down, we're stopping when your elbows sort of reach roughly shoulder height. Four, 3, 2, 1. We'll just drop the weights, give them a bit of a rest. So you should feel mostly top of your shoulders through your deltoid muscles. That's where you should feel like the muscles are working and burning. Okay, so that's what we expect. And second lot of 15. So the dumbbells meeting in the middle above the head as the elbows are fully extended or fully straight. Halfway. If you need to, you can stop and just wait till we're done. Otherwise, push through the last 3. 2 and 3. Good work. Shoulders done. So that's all we need the dumbbells for now. Okay. Calf raises. So feet shoulder width apart. Fingers just on the back of the chair for a bit of balance, and then you're pushing through your big and second toe, okay, and coming straight up, and trying to be a nice vertical push rather than sort of rocking forwards and generating momentum from a rock. You want to try and keep yourself nice and vertical with a nice vertical push. Okay, so pressure goes through your big toe and your second toe, and we're going to 15. And done. Perfect. Nice little rest. This time while we're resting, I'll just show you, I'll get set up to show you from behind. So you can also use the wall for a bit of balance. So again, fingers on the wall, and you're pushing through your big toe and your second toe. Okay. Why we say that is that we want to avoid pushing up and coming out onto the little toe. Okay, which is a little cheat that we do. So you want to push more through the inside of the foot, so that big toe and second toe. Ten, 5 to go. Good work. Okay, now for hip swings, and we're going to swing out to the side, so back to the back of the chair, or again you can use the wall. Okay, and we're swinging out this way. If I just turn there, so standing on one leg, swinging out to the side, 15 again. Nice and balanced. Try not to tilt your torso the opposite way as you lift. Okay, so you want to try and stay nice and vertical, and it's just the hip and leg that are moving. Should feel this in the side of the glutes, so out here. Okay, and then swapping leg, swinging. 2 3. Another little thing that you can concentrate on is trying to lead with your heel or the outside bone of your ankle, okay, as opposed to leading with your toe and turning the foot out. So try and lead with the back of the foot or the heel, and with the toe pointing straight ahead. As I said before, you can also do this using the wall for balance, so both hands up on the wall like I was doing with the calf raise, or the back of the chair works fine. Okay, switching over back to the first leg, leading with that heel or the outside bone of the ankle. Five to go. Okay, and then 15 more on the right leg. If you need to stop earlier because the muscles are starting to fatigue like mine, then do that. So do whatever number you can in the second set. If you're feeling okay, keep going through all the way to 15. You might also feel the standing leg, but you're still feeling that muscle working. It's helping to stabilise you in the same spot. And done. Okay. Now we have swings behind you. Okay, so just going to be swinging back this way. Relatively straight knee if you can. As you're swinging back, so we're working your glute muscle here and a bit of your hamstring, we want to try and avoid tilting forwards with your back or really arching through your back. Okay, so if you're doing any of those, then just make your swing a bit smaller and just do what you can while keeping a pretty straight back. Okay, swapping legs. So, swinging back again, just trying to avoid any arching in the lower back, and isolate all the movement to the hip and the thigh. Okay, and back to the original leg. 15 more. And done. And then 15 on the right leg. And 15. Okay, next we have marching on the spot with high knees. So we're just going to bring the knees all the way up to roughly sort of hip height. Just a finger on the back of the chair for a bit of balance. We're going to go to 30 with this. as you're swinging, try and have your thighs swing up nice and vertical. Okay, so not across the midline of your body, so nice and vertical as best you can. Four. And done. Okay, and now we're going to do some butt flicks. So just curling the heel up towards the bum. So working your hamstring muscles now, so the back of the thigh. So with this, try and keep your upper leg, your thigh, vertical. And it's just the shin that's sort of kicking backwards, the heel and the shin that are going backwards, as opposed to swinging back or coming forwards when you do it. Okay, so this thigh remains relatively vertical as you kick back. 10 more. Done. Okay, 2 to go. We now have wall push-ups. Okay, so you can just set yourself up against the wall. You're going to come up onto your toes, and then you're just going to lean into the wall and do a push-up. Okay, that's the easiest way to do it. I'm going to show you side on here off our barrel, so it's a bit lower than probably what you'll be, but we're just coming down that way. Okay, again, we're going to aim to go to 15, but some people might find this a bit harder, and you can just stop whenever you feel like it. Okay, whether that's at 7 or 8, or whether you get to 10 or so. So I'm obviously a lot more sort of horizontal, bent over than you'll be using your wall. And one more. Perfect. Okay. Now while we're resting the arms, we might come into our last exercise, okay, which is a mini squat. Okay, so we're just going to be bending and coming back up. Okay, again, we'll try and do this without hands, but you've got the chair there for support, or you can have the wall there for support. So my bum's kicking backwards as if you're sitting down into a chair. You can hold your hands wherever you want. As I said, I'll just have them in front. Okay, so continue with that motion. And as you can see here, my thighs are staying relatively parallel. Okay, so I'm not bending the knees in here on the way down or on the way up. So try and keep them out and parallel throughout the whole time. So sitting backwards towards the chair, sitting backwards, 2 to go, 1, 2, okay, and we're back to our push-ups. So 15 more of these, 15 squats, and we're all done. Eight, 9, 5 to go. Okay, and 15 squats. Okay, with the squats, just go down as far as you feel comfortable, so it doesn't have to be super low down here. It's just getting a bend in as if you are sitting down and going roughly halfway. I'll switch to side on, so the bum's going backwards as if it's trying to sit down into the chair, You can see that my knees aren't going too far forward, so they're not going all the way forward. So it's the bum and hip movement that's starting the squat, and the knees follow. Two to go. And done. Perfect. Well done. So thank you for taking part today in our chair exercises. Hopefully you got something out of it, a bit of a nice little exercise inside. As you can see, it's pretty simple to get some exercise happening. So hopefully you got something out of this today, and we'll see you soon for some more exercises.